Hey, you guys. Welcome to another, off hours Aaron TV, right? Hey, Swag. What's up, man? I left you some messages today on your phone. I want to call you and talk to you, man. I do have some announcements. I'm going to change the schedule of stuff, but let's just go right into, you know, displaying comics, right? So this is 1978. Right? And they're pulling Cap from the drink, man. Looks like he almost didn't make it, but yeah, dude, Captain America. Is this a Kirby? Well, it's Zek. You gotta love your Mike Zek era of comics. I do have a Kirby in the stack. Of course, I should just see this boom and know, right? But sometimes I'm slow. Here is Tarantula, and that's how we take care of Tarantula. Spidey should have done that too when he first met him. But yeah, dude, this is a beautiful comic. Captain America 224. Very good art. He's talking to the Beast. He works with the Beast, as you know. But yeah, that was a close one for Cap. I love this Zek cover. Absolutely love it. Love it. Say hi to peeps. Hey, Roger's here. Thank you, Roger, for being here. Thank you, Swag. So the big announcement is that the big show, chaotic comic book cover displays and more with friends, is going to move to a new day. We're going to get out of the way of Micah in the Graphic Man's channel, and we're going to set up shop the next day, Thursday. All right? Thursday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. It'll open up the lane for another guy, another YouTube creator that I love, I'm friends with, and it's going to be, and hopefully the other guys too, who I always invite. Here's 1971, Detective Comics, and we've got issue, 416. We got some scribble on there. What's up with that, you guys? Was that Neil Adams? And Batgirl. Okay. The Man-Bat Madness. And plus 3 more mystery thrillers. So, wow, just opening up to this wondrous stuff. Here's how you can get a free comic. So beautiful. Yeah, so I'm excited to move the channel. Move the show. If you play with monster scenes, custom builder kits under a full moon, you do so at your own risk. You got to love that. Frightfully good fun. But yeah, we're going to do that for Thursday. And Wednesday, I might go on for an hour. I'm very excited about that. I'm going on for an hour with Will, Couple Comics, from like 4 to 5. And I want to call the show the New Comic Book Day. Why? Right? And hopefully we can bridge the gap between the old school comic people and these new peeps. Try to reconcile our differences with me being real with Will on New Comic Book Day. I'm excited about that. I also think I could bring other people on, like Swagda, or whoever else loves new comics, right? I think that would be great for an hour. And I'm excited about that announcement as well. So 1980, You got Justice League 178. I do collect Justice League. I think it's super interesting. All the stuff from the 70s and the 80s. Right now, I'm reading the 80s stuff, the JLI, Justice League International. It's more humorous, but I like it. But this looks really cool. What else? There's a couple other announcements I want to make, maybe. You got to love these. You got to love this pencil work. Man, I have been so freaking busy. Who did this? Dick Dillon and Frank McLaughlin. Pretty good, man. Pretty good freaking work. I'm not as strong with my DC knowledge, but I'm very intrigued by DC. You know? So that's good. Good to know. Good to know you're doing well. You know, it got so busy. I did that work party, but I took the work party that I had to go to and I turned it into a short for Cheap Comic Collector. Thanks, man. Yeah, dude. Hey, Kenneth Bird is here. Greetings, Kenneth Bird. And do you like the sound of the show? Yeah, I like it. A new comic book day just for an hour. Stay out of Graphic Man's way. Yeah, Dylan is a legend. Awesome. Very, very cool. We'll go to indies from the 80s. This is from, I like, you know, you guys, I do like to call out the years. Sometimes it's not so apparent, like this one, 1989, Vox number 2. Greetings from Slurg. It's pretty cool. The detail, you know, it's all about the details, right? And this guy is just your friendly neighborhood astronaut being attacked by unknown forces. You gotta love this. And it's black and white inside. I'm interested in the time jump war. I've been making some decisions because my reading has slowed down. I slowed down the reading of the comics. I freaking nuked, for now, the trading program. Okay? I'm just going to start over inputting into Blogspot just the runs that I'm working on, and I'm going to show the gaps. So I'm going to show issues that I actually need. Okay, so I nuked what I was doing there because, oh my God, since I'm doing the claim sales, this looks freaking great. Since I'm doing the claim sales, actually I'm doing once a week. I'm doing a claim sale today at 3:30 to 6:30 with Cheap Comic Collector. But that is enough work now. Just organizing comics, you guys, it is a labor of love. So I nuked my blog spot for now, and I'm gonna start over and just put the simple numbers, you know, that I need in a run. You know, I'll trade that way. You know, pretty freaking crazy, actually. Okay, let's do a Bronze Age from 1977. Thor 256. An undying demon from beyond the stars is Thor. I like the old school descriptions, you know, because yeah, it seems very simple how they describe things in the past, but in reality, most people did not speak this way. You understand? No one really talked back then, just conversationally about like aliens, about time warps, about, you know, what if like A lot of mythology was real. And so the way it's written is it's beautiful. Not, no one is really jaded. They just find these concepts to be interesting. And you got to love the advertisements. So yes, I did destroy my blog space, my blog spot. Cool, man. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Yay, Gunner. I am a Gunner. But thanks, Higgy. Now my brother-in-law calls me Gunner. I mean, what's up with that? Loved your video, man. And I love talking to you. You're a real friend. It's cool, man. Alberto Swab. Well, when I mentioned my brother-in-law, he's not really my brother-in-law, but they've been together for a few years and they get along so well that I someday I'm going to probably have him as a brother-in-law. I don't see. His name's Donnie. He calls me Gunner. It's pretty funny. Yo, Will. Yeah, man. I know you're going to go on vacation, so you won't be available a couple Wednesdays, but yeah, I would love to do this, man. I think it would be great, Will. Wednesday could be our show, brother. Alberto Swab, thanks for being here. Appreciate you, man. Now, you guys, I had a lot more blue wrenches, right? And I'm trying to run a tight ship. So trying to get the blue wrenches down a little bit. So if you see you're not a blue wrench, it's not anything personal, you guys. All right. 1972. Defenders number 5. So people are slowly not becoming blue wrenches. I only want a few blue wrenches, I think. Cry. Van Droth. Pretty freaking cool. Awesome early defenders. Got this from Sean. I want to see Sean again. And he's got more of those deals. But man, I tell you, I am still organizing those long boxes. Just organizing comics is enough. That's why I nuked my blog spot for now. And I'll start it over, make it way more simple. What do we got doing? Saudi Shema, wow, doing some good work. I'm surprised sometimes. I like Saudi Shema. Hey, look at this guy. It's like, hey, check her out. Kind of missed the original Valkyrie in Defenders. I miss a lot of people, actually. But yeah, now that I look at it, it does look kind of like Saudi Shema, right? So yeah, I even want to get rid of my app, my comic book app, the CLZ app, but I don't think I'm going to. It's a little too convenient because it'll show you once you input the condition of the comic, you can remember it that way. All right, you guys, I've been buying comics for the claim show, but now I'm like keeping stuff, because I'm getting this stuff real cheap. It's 1965. It's a Silver Age comic, and it's Archie's Madhouse, number 43. And it's just got these cool witches on there. The twin engine. Just got some really interesting humor. I don't know, maybe this will go on a claim sale, but I'm finding that, I'm influenced by swag. Because I got stuff for swag, I was thinking. But now I'm like, what? I think I like Roadrunner, for instance, This one has, I think the cover might be loose, unfortunately. Yeah, it's loose, you guys. That's too bad. But you get the stuff on the super cheap. It's nice and clean and intact. I never got into Archie comics before, you guys. Recently, Metarog has done a video when Archie Comics did some superhero stuff. You guys should totally check that out. I really enjoyed that, Roger. It's a real education. But this is nice and clean. The cover's detached, but it's Silver Age, and so I might keep this one. I don't know. Here's another one I might keep. It's Golden Age, actually. It's a 10 center. And it's 19. Okay, it's not the oldest one I have because I have a 1951. This one's 1962. And it's Atomic Mouse. I don't see a number on it. I'm sure that there's a number on it. But that just looks cool, man. Atomic Mouse. And now I'm starting to get into these old school cartoons, man. Like, I didn't think I would. This is volume 1, issue 47. And look at this. So it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's something irrationally beautiful about comics, about just having these things in your hand. And you think about, where has this comic been? 1962. So that's over 60 years old comic. It's beautiful. Atomic Mouse. Come on. So I don't know, man. You guys tell me. You tell me if I'm getting the right stuff. But I got to go back to my Marvel. This is the stuff I'm focusing on. It's 1975. Fantastic Four. 157. I collect Doctor Doom, right? I want everything to do with Doctor Doom as I can possibly get. They really made him a convincing villain, as you guys know. You never knew if you're dealing with him or a robot. So Rich Buckler, Joe Sinnott, it kind of Reed Richards has that Kirby face, right? I guess Fantastic Four, you guys tell me. It definitely wasn't as great when Kirby left. Maybe you guys could say what Fantastic Four runs you guys loved. I love, as you know, John Byrne, but this looks really good to me. I'm currently reading the John Byrne run. So let me know what your Fantastic Four runs that you love in between Kirby and John Byrne. We'll do a little 90s action. 1993, Batman, $4.99. You could find these on the cheap. It's good stuff. Nightfall. I'm coming close to getting all this stuff. And yeah, Jim Aparo does the art. Look, the colors are great. The Venom connection, has to do with Bane, right? So yeah, got that on super cheap. Cool. We're backing up here, my friends. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. I freaking love the guys in the chat. Will Wednesday. Now, I invited Will on Thursdays as well because he's my bra, right? He's my very first YT friend, but he's going to be busy mostly on Thursdays. Pretty freaking cool, man. Thank you. Yedroth, he pops up here and there in Defenders. Yeah. Right now, I'm reading the JMD Matthias. I got to get back to reading. So embarrassing. I haven't even finished this one. And then I might just start it over and go through the classic stuff. Thank you so much. That's when I said Saturday I couldn't be around so much. You guys had a work party, but I did that for my friend Rob. Yeah. Yeah. It's time consuming, but it's also a labor of love. But sometimes you just got to walk away, you know? Okay, Mad, how, yeah, I think you influenced me a lot too on these earlier stuff, especially DC. I still got to prioritize what I'm looking for. Yeah, I know. For older books, man, they're looking tight. What's up, Jacob? Thanks for being here, my friend. Okay. Oh yeah, it was a cool series for you to complete all those Archie books, Red Circle books. Freaking awesome, man. Yeah, that what I showed was a keeper, probably. All right. Okay, it's a keeper. Okay, Metarog's coming in with dropping some FF. Metarog, he knows a lot, you guys. So FF 120 to 123 was Cool Galactus story. 198 to 200, Great Doom story. Many others, right? Very cool. Okay, so we got a little Barry Windsor Smith cover here. It's 91. Marvel Comics presents Weapon X. 83. I do collect the Weapon X. I probably should get it in the omnibus. But I want to collect the series. Look at Firestar. Nice. Very beautiful. I should just have all this Weapon X in a trade or something from Barry Windsor Smith. That would be freaking tight. Okay. We got an Atlas Seaboard here. You know it's 1975. I don't have to look that up, right? But yeah, it's Phoenix number 3. I think I got this from Dave when I got a whole bunch for quarters and stuff. And I know Roger has all these. This one's pretty clean. Finish high school at home. That was a novel concept back then, but now more and more people kind of agree with that. If they could afford it, most people can't. Well, look at this. Atlas Seaboard. Okay, so I'm only going to stay on for a half hour, meaning I'm out of here soon, you guys, because I'm coming back in 2 hours to do the claim sale. $2 comics with Cheap Comic Book Collector. We're on for like 2.5, 3 hours with free shipping. So it should totally be awesome. Gabe Levy in S. I don't know. You guys could pronounce that for me. So I should probably drop it there, even though I got all the stuff I want to show, man. I got a filthy 50 center here. And 2019. This was a great. It was Andrea Sorrentino. If you guys see these on the cheap, these Gideon Falls. This was really cool, weird, dark science fiction that I enjoyed by Jeff Lemire. Great stuff, man. Great use of the comic book medium, to render like all kinds of weird moods and being psychologically impacted by the psychic horror type stuff that was happening. But I didn't have this issue. So you guys see Gideon Falls, Rockin' Robbie really sold it, and he was right about that. I don't always agree with pop culture philosophers, but that's a great show. Okay, so 2022, it's best of 2000 AD. I collect this stuff. Pretty cool. That's a nice freaking cycle for Dread. The colors are kind of like the Blade Runner. Pretty cool. I don't follow the newer stuff. I didn't know if this was classic or newer, but it seems like it's newer. It's a free comic book day too, without the stamp, right? Here's one I wanted to show. I got this from Cheap Comic Collector. It's a reprint. It came out in 2005, and it's the Daughters of the Dragon Deadly Hands special. And shout out to Jackson Roy Kirk. He said, someone get this during the Cheap Comic Book Collector claim sale. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no problem. And it ended up being some freaking great reprinted black and white stuff. So much to read, so little time. You know the drill. So yeah, I've got a bunch more comics to go through, but I'm not going to have the time because I got to wrap this up. But yeah, you guys, what do you think? Huh? Should I at least do an Elementals? Would it be a Psychotronic Squirt Gun haul without an Elementals? I'm still collecting these. I have all of them, but I just need to sort them all out, I think. 1986 Elementals, number 11. Kind of looks like, he's been up to no good, right? But yeah. Always fun story within. Elementals. All right, let me catch up on the chat, and then I might just shut this down, and hopefully I'll see you around 3:30. If not, it's cool. Yo, Tempest, what's happening, dude? Saying hi from the UK. Thank you. Okay. Yes. See? My man, Couple Comics on the modern comics, and you got good taste, dude. Yeah. Gideon Falls, dude. Yeah, that's why I'm like, are they worth more than $2? If they are, I want to keep them. But, it depends on how much space I have, right? I know Charlton is getting popular. Yeah, Misty Knight, Colleen. Very cool, Roger. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I'm going to shut this down now. It's getting to that time. But I'll do one more. I'll show you one more. And that'll be the Marvel team up with a character that I'm really learning about. And this came out in 1973. And it's Gil Kane in the Membrane, right? Just like Higgy likes to say. And it's Marvel Team Up, number 16. And I love Captain Marvel, the original. Hoping they bring him back. Hoping they bring back the original Miss Marvel. That probably will never happen. So we'll probably never see this guy as Captain Marvel. He died of cancer, but I think they brought him back in the 2000s or something. He looked a lot different. He was all blue. I kind of like the look, actually. It looked pretty interesting to me. But we got Gil Kane in the Membrane. I think I got this from Sean. Gil Kane in the Membrane. That's from Higgy Pop, you guys, just so you know. Okay, you guys, I'm out. Please come back in a couple hours when I do the claim sale with Rob, Cheap Comic Collector. And to recap, chaotic comic book cover displays and more is moving to Thursday, getting out of Micah's way, he's the graphic man, right? Getting out of his way, opening the lanes for one of my favorite guys and hopefully other guys who I invite. And Wednesdays, hopefully it'll be me and Will battling it out. Me telling him how I really feel about these freaking new comics, man. But also doing it respectfully. So that'll be on Wednesday, 4 to 5. And if Will can't make it, maybe I could get someone else. And other than that, I nuked the blog spot, but the blog spot will come back. And yeah, I'll see you in 2 hours, right? See you in the next one. Deuces. Thank you for being here. See you soon, Rob. Awesome. Very cool, you guys. Love you. Yes, I think it'll be interesting. Will, it'll be interesting because you could trust me, and we'll keep the chat respectful too. All right, you guys, we're out. I'm out.